Nothing like a good sneak to solve the situation. Welcome back to a Fifth of Jack Gaming, where today we're going to end up breaking down our Wolverine deck. That's right, we have one made, we have it all set up. We're going to dive in and give you a quick deck list of what we ended up brewing up. This deck has a +1/+1 counters themes. It has extra combat phase theme. It has the fighting mechanic, and it has everything to deal with Wolverine. Let's go over to the folks at Moxfield to be able to show you what we brewed up. Alright, so the big thing is this deck is called LFG. Let's freaking go. Well, that's a PG-13. You could think about the other ones where we can end up changing it. But that's also inspired from Deadpool and Wolverine and how we ended up liking that catchphrase, because that's what we're doing. Let's freaking go with this deck. It's going to be some fun action. It's going to be some fighting. There's going to be a bloodshed. There's going to be going over crazy, because Wolverine is just a beast. I mean, look at this guy. So, if you don't know what Wolverine is the best there is. That's what his name is. Costs 1 red and 1 colorless. For a legendary creature, well, duh, because it's, well, your commander. So, we gotta end up having that be a legendary creature. It's 2 rules, right? Even though Wolverine doesn't really follow the rules too well. Unrivaled lethality. Double all damage Wolverine will deal. That's right, we double the damage. At the beginning of each end step, if Wolverine dealt damage to another creature this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on him. So that means they could only have to do damage. He doesn't have to kill the creature, he just ends up having to deal damage to him. And then we have pay 1 and a green, regenerate Wolverine. So that means that if he gets done lethal damage, we can regenerate him and he'll end up taken out of combat, be tapped, but he'd be still on the board. So what we ended up doing is we have a nice little Voltron fighting, +1/+1 counter action, and a dash of a little bit of extra combats. So, let's dive in and give you the deck list. We have 32 lands, and it's 36 if you include MDFCs. That's the cards that can have a special ability, or you can end up playing it as a land. So it gives us a pseudo land that will count towards it. So we have 36 altogether with the MDFCs. Starting off with the first land, it's going to be Arcane Lighthouse, followed by a Cinderglade, Command Tower, Cryptic Caves, 8 Forest, 1 Game Trail, 1 Conclusions Forest, Cassock Wolf Run, Mossfire Valley, 4 Mountains, Rockfall Val, Rogue's Passage, Rootbound Crag, Shifting Woodland, Shimmering Grotto, Skirk the Rage Pits, Spire Garden, Thornspire Verge, Windswept Heath, Witch's Clinic, Wooded Footlands, and finally, but not least, is Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. Next up is the enchantments, which we have 19 of those little guys. We have Audacity, Colossal Ministry, Demonic Ruckus, Frenetic Strength, Gatoria's Violence, Hardened Scales, Hydra's Growth, Invigorating Hot Spring. Well, even a Wolverine has to relax here and there. Lion Umbra, Raincore, Rhythm of the Wild, Rising of the Day, Rite of Passage, Season of Growth, Siesta Training, Snake Umbra, Spider Umbra, Strong Back, and finally, Unnatural Growth. That good old Groot action always gets me a little bit. Alright, so we're going to go from there. We're going to go over to the artifacts that we have. We have 10 artifacts altogether. We have a Thoran Power Suit, Talisman of Impulse, Swiftfoot Boots, good old Soul Ring, Shadow Spear, Ozolith is Shatterspire, Embercleave, Brother Regal, Bloodforged Battle Axe, and Adamantium Bonding Tank, aka the Ozolith. Alright, now we're tossing over to the instance. We got Trash the Town, Team or Battle Rage, Tail Swipe, Return of the Wild Speaker, Ram Through, Psychotic Fury, Overprotect, Colony Ambush, Inscription of Abundance, Harrow, Gift of the Vampire. Haha, not really. It's the Gift of the Viper. Guys, Gift, Cosmic Hunger, Berserk. That's right, we're going to go berserk on them. Get in a berserk rage. Let's do this. Arch-Driven Charm and Ancient Animist. Then we're going to jump over to the sorceries. We're going to be a little bit slow. We have a good old 3 visits. Stomp, stomp. Seize the day. That's right, we got to seize the day. Seize the victory. Nature's Way. Nature's Lore. Longstock Brawl. Good old Contest of Claws. Because Wolverine has claws, we got to have some kind of claw action in this. Oh, Chandra's Ignition. This is a nice little one. Gets a little bit buffed up by Wolverine with the double his damage whenever he does damage. Oh, snap. Board wipe. Kill all opponents. Sounds like a win. Let's sign me up. Bushwhack. Bridgeworks Battle. Blasphemous Act. Beastie Beatdown. And Balagad Recovery. And the final, but the nice little flavor that we end up having is the creatures, which we have 9 creatures altogether. You have Uberwall Tracker, Ninth of the Dire Hunt, some Lizard Blades, Furry of Avernus, Hannah and Alana Partners, Goblin Acromancer, Eternal Witness, Brass Taunter, and Angres the Quake Mole. Alright, so we'll slide it right back and we'll give our final thoughts that we end up having. Alright, so out of the box, this is a nice and solid deck to be able to go with it. And if you want to know the synergies with it, hit that little subscribe button and hit that little bell to be notified whenever we come out with new content. Because Sunday, we're going to have a nice deep dive of what we ended up having here. We're going to break down the different synergies, break down each card, say what each card does. So that's going to be a longer video, but it's going to be breaking down everything for you. What did you think of it? Let us know down in the comments down below. And if this is something that you're interested into, we have the deck list. It's also going to be in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, we'll see you later.